We have faced a challenge on the side of the parents who willfully, after being deceived, hand over their children. We have done a lot of sensitization to them, but masterminders of child trafficking take these children into other activities that are not in the intended purpose. So we have done a lot of sensitization, and we have rescued quite a number of children to a tune of about 300, because we have rescued about 170 with Super Life, and we have recently rescued children who are more than 100 from Masaka district in Kyanamukaka, and we resettle them.
Since our existence as centers, we've so far encountered, I could say, at most 50 cases of child trafficking, many of which have been trafficked for different reasons, but most of which that we've encountered are young girls being trafficked for sexual exploitation in disguise for work, as well as young girls being trafficked to become maids in Kampala. Young girls, since their parents don't have money to educate them, they choose to send them to go to Kampala and work as maids. We provide shelter to these victims as we trace for their origins. When they're in our shelter spaces, we provide psychosocial support, or call it counseling. We have a team of skilled social workers who do counseling for these victims because they've gone through certain adversities. They've gone through some things that they didn't even know actually existed. They didn't know they were lured into something they didn't know was actually happening.
You are going to realize that many things have been going on. Things are happening, but we don't take time to question. Why children? Why not men? Why is it that mostly it is women? So unless the youth and the others, of course I'm talking the youth because they are the majority victims, unless there is a change in the mindset, even the other ones, mindset we emphasize it, because government has come up with all forms of poverty eradication programs, but because some of them they lack that asset, which we are calling mindset change, some of these programs have not yielded the way we expect. So we are going to emphasize mindset change, so that when the officers are also carrying out sensitization programs, they will emphasize the same.
We realize that trafficking is not only for the children. We are starting to realize that even adults are trafficked. But of course, they always use different measures to lure them into places. And trafficking is not all about having someone leave the country to another country. Trafficking also takes place within our own country. We've seen little ones being moved from one village and brought into town, lied to even to the caretakers and parents, being told that they will be able to get a better life, only to be turned into bartenders and slowly turned into sexual slaves over time.